take a look.
I mean, I don't think
They're
there's reviews out yet, is there?
It's got a puncher's chance of not being like dog shit. Like,
It's probably going to be okay.
It doesn't look terrible. Oh.
I haven't
Oh,
actually
Lord.
watched the trailer or anything yet.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
What's that?
Don't worry about it. You'll see.
I saw the trailer and it looks all right. Like,
yeah, I mean the trailer looks fun. Yeah, there's no reviews for it yet.
yeah, but Markiplier's not in it though, so
Why wouldn't he be in it?
he said no.
Okay, but
Really?
Yeah, they asked
let's
him.
be real here. If they're gonna put somebody in there, it should either be Markiplier or it should be a MatPat. Those are the two.
Yeah, I don't know if MatPat got asked, but they definitely asked Markiplier and he said no. Which I'm like, I would have done it.
You know, genuinely surprising.
What was that?
So that's genuinely surprising.
That he said no?
Because, like, you know, he's been in, like, I would say he's been in, like, YouTube and musicals about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Has he? Whee! Alright, so welcome to my Spider-Man stream. Game really makes you feel like Spider-Man. Ignore the fact that Toadette's on screen.
Wow, they actually have like a real, like, an actual popular actor in this movie? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, the main actor?
Yeah.
Is he from
like,
stuff?
Yeah, he's in fucking Hunger Games. He's got like a show on Hulu he's
Oh.
a star of.
Okay, I just don't recognize him.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's not like a
Sweet.
huge celebrity, but like, I mean, I recognize him. I didn't expect it to be somebody like, oh shit, you got someone.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is a very... It makes a lot of money. So... we did it! Anyway, what
I mean, the thing, the way for that to be successful is like show the animatronics only when you have to, right?
Yeah.
Do not make too much of them.
You do a
on
less
screen
is,
normally.
you do a less is more. And I mean, the thing with, you know, being a horror movies, you can not only get away with that to save costs, but also just to make the movie better. Like, horror movies are usually at their best when it's less is more.
Yeah.
We're just starting with Sandman. Okay.
Venom, Sandman is maybe the game is only
Venom
30
was
minutes.
cutscene, but Sandman's the first boss.
Oh, okay.
That's considering he wasn't even in the trailers. That's not who I expected. Like he
Sure.
wasn't in the trailers until like,
He
the
was
very
in
end.
the trailer yesterday. What are you talking about?
I'll say he was in the trailers at the very end. The ones I didn't watch because I didn't want to be spoiled. Like I only knew about it because he mentioned it.
Fair. I didn't even watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. He's in the thumbnail of the new trailer. It's like, thanks,
Yeah, I
YouTube.
literally haven't watched anything.
Yeah, nope.
I have not watched any of the trailers since the one with the lizard.
Yeah, the first. Yeah, I guess it was the first real trailer. The only one I've seen. But what I was gonna say was, oh yeah, because I've definitely shared this with Jonathan. But I think that Spider-Man 1, the PS4 game, obviously, has probably the greatest intro in video games. I think it is a top-tier intro. So I'm super curious if the second game can match that.
We'll find out.
Whee! I'm Toadette. I'm Toadette. Don't look into it.
We're not gonna. Don't worry. There's no super crown in this game. They've
Yeah.
learned their lesson.
There's elephant mode, so they have
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
they have not learned
The
their
internet
lesson.
has had a field day with that as well.
Well, they also
Joke's on you. You don't even have to give them anything interesting for them to get horny.
you don't have to make anything. They also made it canonical that Bowser's into big chicks. So
Yeah, I've seen the Moto video as well.
thanks, Nintendo.
Nintendo, when you learn that your actions have consequences.
I mean, this one's on you. You made Bowser horny for fucking Elephant Peach. This one's on you, Nintendo. This is not the fan base's fault.
It is entirely the fan base's fault. Let's be real here. The fan base was going to do this no matter what. It is on the fan. It is not exclusively on Nintendo.
Fair. But I still blame Nintendo. Whee! We did it. Would you believe that this game is good? It's almost like when you don't make new Soup games and you make original, creative Mario games.
Did you see what the producers for this game said?
No, what?
For Wonder, specifically. Apparently, they're the first games since the new Mario series began to invest money into upgrading the animations.
I am not surprised. Have you like?
I was gonna say it's one of those it doesn't shock me. It's just disappointing.
Yeah. They also have different art style.
Well, that's because they upgraded the animation.
Yeah. And a bunch of unique enemies. Like this level, this is like level 3, and it's got Koopa Troopers on roller skates. And
so, I'm going to share this because I think it's one of my favorite funny facts from the first game. So, did you just canonical in this PS4 Spider-Man game that Peter Parker just kept Sandman in prison for years because he forgot about him?
I know. Was that mentioned in the first game or just now?
So one of the backpacks you can find is just this big container of sand, and Pete goes, "Oh crap! I never let Mark go out." So he just kept Sandman in a container in a backpack for years. So,
Whoopsies.
there you go. Fun fact.
Is it in the old vacuum?
I saw this in a Ghostbusters movie once. It's fine.
No, I remember reading one of the few Spider-Man comics I've read. I remember that's how he beat Sandman, was vacuuming him up.
Let's go.
Okay, how do I do that? Am I stupid? Okay, I am stupid. The answer is yes.
Oh! Let's go!
Man, that sounds like so much fun. Couldn't be me, though.
You, sir, you're having fun over there.
I mean, I am.
Oh,
This
man.
game's good.
Hello, consequences of my own actions. How we meet again.
What's that?
What are these? These the consequences of my own actions?
You never show up to the party.
What are you doing here?
Is
Dalgrak getting the comeuppance he deserves? Great.
it? Oh.
Really should do more fuck around and find out moments for Dalgrak.
Sir,
I mean, we've already done 2, but
I was like a.
maybe every time Dalgrak does something stupid, it's a fuck around and find.
I mean, he's been aptly punished for.
He's been punished exactly twice that I can think of purposefully.
Yeah, but this isn't.
I'll say 3.
I was saying this Dalgrak, I feel like isn't like that fucky. Like I've had a lot stupider Dalgraks. This Dalgrak knows when to shut.
Hammer.
Yeah, this Dalgrak knows when to shut up.
This is true. I'll give you that.
Ba-ba-da-ba. But question for commentary, or just because I talk to my friends, since I mentioned that I think Spider-Man is the best intro in video games. What about you guys? Does anything come to mind?
Mega Man X's first level.
Fair. That's a really good one.
No, I mean, I'm sure I'm like spacing on a lot of things. I've played a lot of really good games, so I'm sure I'm spacing on them, but nothing like just immediately comes to mind. I was gonna say one of the Final Fantasy opens because they're notoriously slow. Like I really
Pokemon
like how
Sword and Shield.
really like how 8 started. You know?
Okay, you're kidding. I was like, 8's awful.
Yeah, I know. that was the joke.
Fair.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. I love spending an hour doing
God
absolutely
damn.
nothing.
Never have I wanted to kill myself more than
Shit!
the second time I played through that intro. Like I knew it was slow the first time.
Really?
Christ, the second time.
And then you and I did it again a third time not long after that.
Yeah, I wanted to kill myself every time. I don't know why I kept doing it.
Yeah, I won! I beat
He
Wiggler.
did it. He did it.
I will...
Now we see Mo. He did it.
I did also... I've mentioned this multiple times. Is that, yeah, I think JRPGs almost always start bad. Do you think 13 is really good until it stagnates? I think, unlike a lot of the other Final Fantasies, like 13 starts with a banger.
And then you get to the hallway.
I mean, not just the game. The fact that the game doesn't introduce classes until a couple, like 4 hours in, so you're stuck doing basic attack for the first 4 hours. But the actual intro, like fucking the intro cutscene, and you're doing a prison break, and it's fucking really cool. And then it's like, okay, what if we never change the combat? You like hitting basic attack on a system that's already pretty basic?
So what are you trying to say?
Jeez.
I said what I said. God, it's nice to see new enemies in a Mario game.
Sir, clearly you never played Odyssey.
I was gonna say, it was
There
Odyssey.
was a lot of new enemies in that game.
Okay, new enemies in a 2D Mario game.
Yeah, that's fair.
What are you playing, Heath? You playing Baldur's Gate, or are you just chilling?
Baldur's Gate.
You and Holly playing, or are you playing like your own shtick?
She was like reading them. I'm playing my own little fucking story. I'm an elf. An elf ranger. How unique am I?
So I was telling Jonathan, I've mentioned it to you and Holly before a little bit, but so my cleric, who again is supposed to be chaotic, either like lawful good or lawful neutral, or sorry, neutral good or lawful neutral. What do you think my kill count is? And by that, I don't mean monsters. I mean preventable deaths.
Like 40.
Over 7,000.
Oh.
What?
He's not very good at this.
I'm not very good at this.
You see, you don't understand. He's not very good at being neutral or good. He plays almost exclusively chaotic neutral or chaotic evil.
Oh, so was this like from decisions you made, like killing the town and stuff like that?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like the whole town I let die. I didn't kill, but it's all things I didn't realize had the consequences was bad. But no, there's a decision, specifically a decision later. Are you in Act 3 yet? Or are you still in? Not that I'm going to spoil much, but no.
No, I haven't been in Act 3 yet.
Okay. Anyway, there's a decision later on that I was like, oh, okay, you know what? We can trade a couple lives for this. This is fine. And then I guess I wasn't reading because there were like 7,000 people died. And I'm like, oh.
In the famous words of us 5 seconds ago, oh, hello, it's the consequences of my action.
Oh, 7,000 people. Okay, I thought we were trading. I thought it was 9. I thought it was 9 and it was 7,000.
Yeah, whatever, man. This town can all die. Fuck them. Fuck them all. All 9 of these people suck ass anyways, right? Like, what a big loss.
And then afterwards, yeah, Will was like, 7,000 people died. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't reading. I clearly wasn't reading.
Oh, that's a few more than I was thinking. Like, I wouldn't change what I was doing, but...
So that's not...
Nothing. I'm just curious. I didn't realize it was going to be that many.
Yeah. And then that's not even counting like the towns, the druids I murdered. There's a bunch of rescue missions I failed. And again, nothing... Generally not being evil outside of trading what I thought was 9. Generally just a lack of what's the word?
Morals?
Not morals, no, actually I was doing a bit and I actually forgot what I was going for.
Colin.
There we go, competence. It was a lack of competence, not a evil. I'm not evil. I'm just incompetent.
You see, typically people that aren't evil but incompetent succeed at killing people less.
Well, I mean, I failed at rescue missions. There's a handful of rescue missions that I just straight up failed at.
So I'm going to raise this question for both of you, but I mostly expect an answer from Cody. How strong is Miles' electricity? Because he's turning parts of Sandman to glass.
Oh, it wasn't that strong when I played.
Because I gotta say, this is I'm no I'm no master of thermodynamics. I must confess I don't know how hot glass has to get sand has to get to before it becomes glass. But I would assume it's, a few hundred degrees, maybe a few thousand. And he's just kind of casually doing this with one punch.
One punch! So, are you saying that when he just electrocutes normal people, he should be turning them into... I was
going to say, there should be bacon. And I mean that both in the terms of meat, and they should also be getting fried.
Also, what is is there a theme or behind Miles' powers?
They're extra abilities of they're more specialized abilities of spiders.
Okay, spiders can obviously not to that effect, but there are spiders who have electricity.
But yes, there are I think there are spiders that can camouflage and ones that produce a small amount of bioelectricity.
Fair, yeah. I figured there was the camouflage. I just didn't know about the electricity. Obviously played up to. But neat. I'm Elephant Toadette. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
The internet, stop thinking about it.
I wanted to be Elephant Yoshi, but they didn't. Yoshis don't get power-ups.
Yeah, I saw that. It's disappointing. But he got a hat.
But he got a what?
He got a hat. You can still use the hover hat.
Oh, can he? That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, finally, the first time Yoshi is fucking playable.
Sir, clearly you've never played Mario Party.
Outside of the party games.
I knew where you were going with that. That's why I had that ready. I was like, he's going to say playable.
Yeah. First time Yoshi is playable and not the party or sports games. And
Sir, clearly you've never played Mario Dance Dance Revolution.
Is he even playable in that? Comments?
I have no idea. I think it's just Mario. I just more so like that that's a thing.
How do I get up there?
Sir, clearly you have never played Donkey Konga.
Dude, I would love to play Donkey Konga. Whee! Alright. The game clearly wants me to do something here, but I'm too stupid to figure it out. Nintendo, why don't you make your games for a stupider child in mind? That stupider child is me. I'm the dumb one.
Me, I am the child. In the famous words of the internet, why don't you hold the fuck up? I'm the fuck up. Please hold me. Good fucking lord.
Up, 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 up. Ah! Oh, it's timed.
So I'm not sure that you'll like this opening as much as you liked the Kingpin one, but I don't know that I would say it's worse.
Fair.
It's different, but I don't know that I would say it's worse.
That's good. Alright. And how does momentum work? There we go. Yay!
Well, objects in motion tend to stay in motion. This is Newton's first law.
Sir, you think I went to school?
No, I couldn't have told you it was Newton's first law until a week ago.
Oh, okay, I had no idea. I thought you were making it up, honestly.
No, it's Newton's first law. As somebody who's had to learn a lot about how planes work.
Fair.
in the last 2 weeks.
Also,
I have now learned Newton's first law and third law, and by extension, I now know which one is the second law.
which one is thou shall not take any false idols?
That's the fourth law.
Okay.
That's Newton's fourth law, right behind "Please don't fucking touch my bitch." That's the third law.
Classic. Please don't touch my bitch.
Classic Newton.
That Newton. Hootin' tootin'
Man's
Newton.
out here inventing decent cookies and and spitting.
Right. Whee! What was I gonna say?
Can I disgrace one of the modern inventors of physics?
I mean, he didn't technically invent physics.
Modern discoverers of physics.
Okay. I thought you said modern inventors of physics.
Inventors of terms.
Okay. Fair. I know. I knew what you meant. I just was.
It's in the same method of: did we invent math or did we discover math? We did not. We did not invent math, but math existed whether you label it or not. We invented the terms for it.
It's one of my favorite arguments. Is like someone's like ADHD didn't exist until whatever 1957, and someone's like, well, technically Mount Everest didn't exist until X year, and like I'm pretty sure it existed the whole time.
Yeah, we just didn't label it. Okay. Speaking of mountains and ADHD, let's go to Mount Rushmore. Allow me to have ADHD for a minute.
What's the Mount Rushmore of anime?
Okay. First of all, fun fact: do you know why Roosevelt is on Mount Rushmore?
No, actually, do not.
So, basically, the guy who was carving the mountain was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put our three best presidents up there. Jefferson, Washington, and Lincoln." And Roosevelt, who was the president at the time, was like, "Hey, that's great and all. If only you had a friend who had given you this contracting job who was also president." The guy was like, "Oh, I mean, I guess." But also, fun fact: did you know? And this is true. I think it's only George Washington said, but it might be all of them are hollow, because he had planned on using these essentially as warehouses for all of the most important documents for of the U.S. Like he was going to have the Constitution and stuff in there, and they were like, "We are not putting these in a random mountain that we're going to have to climb up to go get them. We're not doing that."
I've seen a National Treasure.
That's what inspired it. It's because that, like, the part about them being hollow and like being a vault that was supposed to be for them is true. Like, if you don't know, the carver who made Mount Rushmore is absolutely batshit.
I'm not surprised.
And no more so can you find this out than if you look at George Washington specifically. You'll notice that he has his shirt. You can see the top of his shirt. And that's because it wasn't supposed to be just their heads. He was going to carve the mountains into full statues of them. And after he'd spent like $2 billion or whatever making the heads, they're like, "Is it almost done?" And he's like, No, I had to do the rest of it. And they were like, "The rest? No."
Oh, he was going to do the full body?
Yeah, he was going to do the full bodies of all four of them. And they were just like, "No." So if you look, you can see the top of George Washington, like you can see his collar and stuff. And that's because he was going to carve the mountain into just four statues. So there you go. Anyways,
shit, I fucked up.
That's my ADHD rant of fun facts.
Didn't Trump suggest that he needs to be put on Mount Rushmore?
It's probably something he said, but also something that he knew would never happen. Then again, he has an ego for it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he was serious.
I was gonna say, I'm sure that he said it at least once. Whether he said it as like purpose, like in the sense that he thought it would actually happen or not, I could not say. That man says a lot of shit, and I don't know how much even he believes. Like, half of it is just bluster, and half of it is him just actually being insane.
Bruh. Also, moving on from Mount Rushmore and presidents. It's a little thing that I like, a little detail I really enjoy about these games.
Mario
This game,
Wonder.
yeah,
Yeah.
is when you're in elephant mode. When you go in a pipe, your character does a little like struggle animation.
A little shimmy.
Yeah, like a little like stuck. You know, like the Pooh Bear stuck in the fucking honey jar. You know.
Yeah, like from the movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah. Wait, what? But yeah, like you have to like stuck. You know, you do a shimmy, and then I didn't notice this with the other characters because I only played two. But with Yoshi, when he goes in the pipe, he sticks his head out, and then when he comes out of the pipe, he sticks his head out like little like anime. Like I know it sounds very nothing, but no, it's like a cute little extra animation. And I like, again, when Nintendo likes to put charm in their games. When Nintendo gives a shit, they can make really good games. It's a shame that they don't give a shit often enough.
Sir, are you implying that they do not put an effort into every game?
Nope. They absolutely.
Like, sir, if you just look at Mario Tennis Aces, wait. If you just look at Mario Golf Superstars for the Nintendo N60,
Called Super
I'll
Rush,
fucking know
sir.
sports. If you look at Splatoon 2,
You know what? I can fuck you. I'm gonna push against you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Haha,
okay.
bitch. Elephant stamp.
Newton's third law.
Classic Newton's third law. Also, I made this joke last night in my short little stream, and I'm gonna make it again. There's a section in the games where you can go to a pipe in the background. I'm like, oh yes, I've played Donkey Kong Returns.
Yep, that is a thing.
That's the thing. I liked it in that game.
It's weird that we didn't ever get a third game for that trilogy.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that duology, I guess. Like,
it's weird the trilogy never got a third game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels weird that like we got Returns, Tropical Freeze, and it felt like very much so like it should have been a trilogy, and then they didn't.
Yep. Well, I figured
Which
that
is
was
weird because like Tropical Freeze sold pretty well for being a Wii U game.
Yeah, it sold well on both consoles, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I kind of figured that the Switch port was a testing ground for, just bringing it over and then also, making sure that people would want it. But what do I know? So anyway, F-Zero, brand new F-Zero game coming soon.
We already got F-Zero 99.
Brand new F-Zero game, sir.
We already got F-Zero 99.
Oh.
Sir, are you implying that you played F-Zero 99 on your GameCube?
You're right, I'm sorry.
There you go. I always am.
Yeah, bitch, get your shit correct. Fuck off.
You know what? You don't even go here.
You don't even go to this school. No, that's fair. I mean, if we ever actually do get another F-Zero game, good for the people that want it.
Yeah. I actually played. I only was gonna play a little bit of 99 just for a video, but actually played like more off camera. It's much more fun than I thought it would be. Like it works. They definitely scaled back like the bumping and stuff because I figured that was gonna be an absolute shit show. But they did a pretty good job of making it not feel like it's still. If you're in the middle of the pack, it's still kind of fucky, but it's not like as bad as it could have been. But
yeah, I've not played it. I have not played any of those 99, 35 games or whatever since Mario.
This is the third one, right?
This is at least the fourth or fifth.
I thought it was just
So there was
Tetris, Mario, and
there was Mario. There was Pac-Man.
There was Pac-Man.
There was Pac-Man
When the fuck was there a Pac-Man?
after Mario.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Nintendo 99 games. Let me see if I'm forgetting any more. Okay. F-Zero 99. All right. Nope. I think that's it. I think those are the only two. And those are the only four. But it is one of those like I haven't touched any since then, and which is weird to think about because that was, almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, I actually never played Mario. I was gonna, but I only played
It was
Tetris.
very good. It was very good. There was a certain amount of bullshit to it, but that's honestly not shocking.
One of my favorite videos on it, I think it was Alpharad's, he was like, rewatch this multiple times. He's like, someone dies on the first Goomba every single game of 99.
Yep. I think I played exactly 2 games where somebody didn't.
Like all of his videos, I think someone did die in the first Goomba.
Which I am still disappointed that one got taken down.
What? His 99 video?
No, 35 in general.
It was 35.
They ended it because, they ended it because of the 35th anniversary ended. So why would we keep games that people are enjoying?
Yeah.
Why would we continue to sell things like the 3D collection?
To be fair, they made so many copies of that.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can still buy it for $60.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's not been scalped, but I am just one of those. Why would you just stop selling this?
Yes.
What's the purpose?
Uh-huh. Because scarcity. Ow. You told me I can't ground pound a spiky ball?
Sir? Oh, I don't know that that's going to end well for you.
It's fine. I like spikes in my boat. Wait, hold up.
What?
What? Nothing.
Pardon?
I think this wants me to have an elephant, but I don't got an elephant. I'm just a regular toadette. Please don't sexualize me.
Okay, so I gotta ask this.
Wait, hold on. Where you
So
go?
I gotta ask this, and I hate to bring it up, but you keep mentioning it, and now it's at this point a little weirder if I don't. So why?
Because I wanted to see because I don't think they revealed the toads having elephant forms in the trailers. So I wanted to see
Pretty sure they at least showed toads.
Did they? Okay, I don't remember them showing any of the toads.
I could be wrong.
So I wanted to see if they had them, and then I just haven't changed.
Okay, I was curious. I was like, okay, I understand Cody prefers to play as women in most games. That's fine, but like, was Peach not a viable option?
I also like I like Toad and Toadette. Always been my go-to in like Mario Kart and stuff, and Double Dash. I was a Toad and Toadette main. But yeah,
I never played enough Double Dash. I know everyone talks about it. They're like, this is the best Mario Kart. And I'm just like, weird. Anyways, guys ever played DS?
I thought DS was really boring.
Well, fuck you too.
Ooh. Secret. I got a secret. Whee! Okay, there's no secret up here. I found a secret area, I thought, but there's nothing up there. When are we getting those Diddy Kong Racing remasters / Diddy Kong Racing 2 rumors that are totally true? Because there's never been never a fake rumor ever.
Give me a second. I'm laughing at the dialogue.
That you were laughing at good, honest Diddy Kong Racing fans.
Those exist?
Diddy Kong Racing is dope.
Nah, I don't remember playing much of it besides on my. I played like 5. I probably played a couple hours of it on the N64, but I assure you that was not the game I played on my N64 much.
Sir, it existed on the DS.
Did it?
Yeah, they had a DS port that was halfway decent.
Oh, interesting.
But alright, it's been 35 minutes. Don't think that's enough for Spiderman.
I am the Spider-Man. I think
Spiderman.
I'm gonna use that line from now on.
You are the Spider-Man?
I'm not angry at you, I'm just angry at the universe.
Alright, so
Cody and his sick toadette perversions.
Yep. But
sir,
what else is new? We always knew he was a deviant.
it reminds me, I was going through some of my other videos the other day.
You wouldn't be in here eating something without a puppy, would you?
Yep.
Puppy is laying outside your door, waiting to be let in.
Wait, you guys
Sorry,
have
but I'm just eating carrot sticks.
you guys got a puppy?
Chicken.
No, we just call the dog Bubby.
Oh, okay. I was
I
like,
was gonna say, yeah, they have a puppo, yeah.
and you
No,
got
she did give me puppy fever like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't give you puppy fever.
No, you didn't.
You gave yourself puppy fever.
She said,
Just
"Let's
because
go
you
to the
wanted a
pet
pet
store
store.
with puppies."
Yeah.
And
I see
that's all you
puppies.
need. Really,
I see
that's all you
puppies.
need.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got puppy fever.
Self-control.
It's your fault.
fuck self-control. Get a puppy.
Why is this out and like this? It's gonna get damaged.
Couldn't find the case.
Couldn't find the case. I've got a disc on my desk right now for that same reason.
It's Elden Ring. It's fine.
And it's not that I couldn't find. I know where the case is. It's behind me. I'm just too
Yeah,
lazy.
they were good.
Okay, so you want the last one?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, this is
You
a.
need to save you the last of the chocolate thing too.
Sure.
Okay.
Bring them to me now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So one more of that, I think. And yes.
Nice.
Fuck. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That reminds me, but yeah, I was going through one of my Mario Kart videos the other day, and I had made a joke. I was like, alright, everyone, pick the sexiest character. And like, I picked Toadette, and like, Heath picked Baby Rosalina.
Damn right.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with all of y'all?
Maybe I am a Toadette pervert. But at least I
What is
didn't pick
wrong
Baby
with all of y'all?
Rosalina.
Did I pick Baby Rose?
No,
'Cause
Heath.
it sounds like something I would have picked like Wario for.
No, I think you picked like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that sounds more like me. Like, mine will never come down to being like pedophilia. My jokes will come down to like bestiality or picking the ugliest guy in the room.
Pedophilia, no. It's like the Drake meme. Pedophilia, no. Bestiality, yes.
Yeah,
What
I
I
got standards. I got standards and shit.
Doing your mom, doing your mom.
Right?
So
Yeah,
you gotta
I should
ask
have some more
yourself.
soup too.
You gotta ask yourself at some point, why do these like random goons take on Spider-Man? Like, you've seen this guy beat up the fucking Rhino. Why did you think that you were gonna wake up this morning and kill him?
One of my favorite things.
That you were gonna get out of your bed, and you're like, I can beat this guy. I saw him lift like a building the other day.
One of my favorite memes. I think you
Joke's
showed
on
it.
him. I have a.
Oh, I was gonna say one of my favorite memes. I think you showed the other day was the one where the Batman one, where the dude sees Batman and says, "Nope, nothing here."
Yeah. Nope, nothing here. The smartest villain, the smartest henchman Batman has ever seen. That's exactly how I expected he to be. Is sees the pig girl, walks
Yeah.
out. Nope, nothing in there.
Nah.
And he walked out. He was like, "Hey, there's a pig in there. Bye."
I knew what was going to happen regardless. I was like, whatever. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know if I talk to her, she's going to have to talk to me or take me somewhere, and he's going to kill her. So it doesn't matter.
She's dead either way.
I was like, I might as well just tell him and let him do it, and try to be like quiet about it.
And then we spent 2 sessions fighting Tin Soldier. Whose fault is that? Well, technically mine, but I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
All right.
Is it technically my fault? Sort of.
Kind of. All right, let's go beat up World 1, and then we'll go check on Spiderman. Here we go. I'm Toadette. Please don't fuck me.
Okay, you gotta stop bringing it up. At this point, it's getting a little weird. Like it's at this point, it's almost like you're asking for it, but like in a passive aggressive way. Like, oh no, I sure hope nobody pulls down my pants and sucks my dick.
I mean, is that on the table?
Is Toadette? No. Maybe. I don't know Toadette's gender. It's 2023.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo. I think Nintendo said that their
Sure,
gender.
she's a fungus.
I was gonna say.
Sure she doesn't have one.
No, I think I could be wrong, but I think Nintendo made an actual statement that their gender is fungus.
Let's find out. Do they have a heart? Can I tear Lenny's out?
No, you can't. Leave Lenny alone. You're a DM. Chatters out there, all 0 of you. If you're a DM and you want to kill the pet, go fuck yourself.
To all the DMs out there, want to slip into mine?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pup.
Me trying to slip into her DM. Can you roll me a that?
Ooh, elephant. We here at Nintendo don't support fetishes.
Roll me an insight check. I got a nat 20. What does it tell you? There's somebody living in your esophagus? Huh?
I don't know what that's from. Whee!
Cascafa?
Cascassy? Psycho
Pardon my
killer.
French, but bonjour.
Cascassy. Fa 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 fa.
So you know what
Better.
has been a sentence that has been really disappointing to learn what it actually means in French?
What's that?
Je ne sais quoi. So,
What?
do you know what je ne sais quoi means?
Nope. I
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, okay. Is that what it means?
You want to know why? It's because it means I don't know.
Okay, I figured.
You got that certain I don't know.
Words-
It's a really disappointing fact to learn.
Words are hard, so I'm just gonna say you got that
You
I don't
have
know
that-
factor.
You have the X factor. What does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi?
Alright, what's the boss gonna be? I don't think we're doing the Koopalings. Are we doing like... Is there gonna be Gasp unique bosses? Elephant, 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 elephant. Damn it. Oh, so where's Elephant Bowser?
So you're saying shatter it.
Oh, it's Bowser Jr. Damn it, Bowser Jr. I wanted a unique boss. Get out of here.
Where's my boom booms? Bring them back.
Yeah,
Make
bring-
boom booms cool again. Where's Koopalings? We haven't had enough Koopalings.
Alright. Oh, look, Bowser Jr. He went into his shell and then he spit a fireball. Oh, that's it? Alright. GG's. No, he's transforming. Okay. Ah! Ow! He made me big. Why'd you make me big and yourself small? Ah, fuck.
Wow, that's disturbing.
Ah, fuck.
But you're Toadette. We couldn't. Unless.
Okay, I see. This is kind of cool. Shit.
That's not what I wanted you to see with that joke.
No, so he makes you big and him small, and then he does the reverse for the next life. This is kind of neat.
So I think we lobotomized Sandman. I think we Nightmaned
I
Sandman.
was gonna make that joke.
And they're like, yeah, you guys have actually fractured his mind when you were fighting him. He's like, literally, you've scattered his brain throughout the city. I'm like, I've done this plot point before.
First, you imprison him for like 3 years, and then you just fucking.
And you got a point. Maybe Sandman has a good reason to hate us.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's got a point. Maybe we aren't.
Also,
Hey. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one of my hopes for the game is because I have a feeling it's gonna hit on the Peter stuff well, but I want this game to make this Miles interesting. This Miles is boring.
Mm.
His own game made him better than he was, but I still think this Miles is pretty boring.
Maybe the Miles thinks you're boring. You ever think about that?
Well, Miles can go fuck himself.
I don't think you should. But I mean, with the Spider-Verse, it's possible.
Wait, is that masturbation?
In Spider-Verse, all things are possible.
If you fuck an alternate version of yourself, is that masturbation?
It's self-cessed.
Or I was gonna
The
say.
internet has a thing for that.
Oh yeah, because Loki.
No, it existed long before Loki. Allow me to assure you of that.
Fair, but I know it became a big thing with Loki.
Which I am still going to say is probably something that the Marvel writers didn't intend, but they definitely accidentally made.
The self-cessed?
Yes. Like canonically, him and the Enchantress in Loki are like hitting it off and starting a relationship, which is cool and all, except she's an alternate version of him. So they are canonically they are trying to ship self-set.
I mean, if I could bang myself, I would.
I wouldn't. Would you bang me? I wouldn't.
Would you do me? No, not even I would do me.
So I definitely just like threw some people to the ground and then accidentally pulled the car on top of them.
So I threw it to the ground.
Miles, no, we don't kill people. With great power comes great responsibility is your problem, Peter. Oh god, it's Jameson.
That's not my code.
For me, it was great power. That's all I needed. Great power comes great playtime.
Did you... Well, I guess it's not a spoiler because I can't remember. Question for... I guess I can look at the recap, but does Uncle Aaron die in Miles Morales? Because I can't remember.
I would assume so, but I didn't get that far.
Fair, I didn't know how far you got, so...
No, I played like 3 hours and then got distracted and then like never put it back in never got to put it back in.
Fair. Alright, so Shap.
Just drop Jameson. Just drop him right now.
Don't stop till you get enough. You won't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep up and you don't stop. Up. You got a Wonder Seed. Bring back the Wonder Ball.
The candy?
Yeah.
That exists.
I know.
Still out there.
It's just not Yeah. It's not the same. Surfs already exist. You gotta bring it back. I used to like those as a kid. I have a feeling
Yeah.
that the chocolate and the candy are probably both dog shit.
For
Yeah,
what?
Wonder Balls.
the Wonder Ball.
Oh, not as bad as you think.
Fair. I liked them as a kid. I just can't imagine they aged well, or not aged well, but were ever good.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go see if Spider-Man's ready, and grab a drink. I'm gonna BRB, entertain the stream. Remember, if we lose any chatters, it's your fault. I expect the same amount of chatters to be here when I come back.
Okay. Gotcha.
Damn it,
So.
you guys lost all my chatters.
Oh damn, we went from 0 to 0. Crazy.
How dare you? All right.
So that sounded meaner than I meant. But
I know. You're good. Okay, cool. Spiderman 2 is ready to play.
anyways, yeah. So that's how it's going so far. Went and redid every single test tonight just to see how well I was remembering shit and repassed all those tests again. So, I mean,
Awesome.
at least passing decently. So
Yeah, I mean that's
I
gotta be super encouraging at this point.
haven't forgotten everything, so that's I suppose good news. Oh man, I gotta say I love Pete's gadgets in the old game. They're absolutely my favorite part about the first game. But good lord, the Iron Spider claws are fucking badass in this game. Every single time I pull them out, it feels great.
I was gonna say, do you still get the gadgets, or are the gadgets gone?
They exist. They're just it looks like way more limited. It looks like there's only 5 instead of 5, including your basic webs, instead of like the 10 that there were in the first game. Which I think is to balance the fact that Miles has his powers and then Pete has the Iron Spider claws now.
Yeah, those two things are pretty good.
And plus Pete's gonna get the Venom.
Yeah.
So you get to play as Venom in this one?
You get to play as symbiote Spider-Man.
Okay.
They said that Venom, the devs said that they're interested in making a Venom game.
The Venomverse. When is my Morbius game?
Which, again, I will continue to say, where's a fucking Hulk game?
I saw an interview not too long ago about it was Matt Smith specifically. And it was a guy who was like, would you rather go back to playing Doctor Who or do a sequel to Morbius? And he's like, oh, that's a tough one. I'm like, no, it's not.
Was this like after the Morbius flop, or like when it was still?
It was after the Morbius flop.
Okay.
I was like, it's really not. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, I really loved working with Jared Leto. It was like the biggest lie ever told in Hollywood history.
Well,
I don't think I've ever heard anybody speak positively of Jared Leto before.
I mean, depending what kind of person Matt Smith is. If Matt Smith also likes Pedophile Island.
Was Jared Leto? Because like the part I knew for Jared Leto was like him sending used condoms and dead rats to people.
I mean, not like the pedophile, not like the Epstein Island, but Jared Leto has his cult full of 17-year-old girls on an island. Yeah, he's got a sex cult. And a lot of the girls are under 18.
The good old Justin Bieber strategy. Understandable.
Have you ever seen
no, probably not.
This Umbrella Academy, the second season specifically?
Yes. No, not the second season. I did watch the first season.
Okay, because this like one of the Klaus makes a cult in season 2, and that cult's based off Jared Leto's cult.
Is it really?
Yeah. Except like the whole white, like that's how Jared Leto looks in his cult outfit.
Did they just do the Spider-Man pointing meme?
Oh, I'm sure they did.
I don't know whether to add points or take away points.
I like Miles' design. I don't think I've seen his new hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not bad. It's just odd.
No, I like it.
It took me a minute when I saw him. I was like, wait a minute. Miles has like actual. That sounded weird. Allow me to. I don't know how to backtrack that one.
Oh, look, sand. I wonder what's gonna happen. Maybe we're gonna lobotomize someone.
Sandman, bail me out.
Also, tell me, when you saw Peter going into the classroom, did you not think he was a student?
No, I immediately, when I saw him, I was like, it's Peter. Is he a teacher?
Like, I figured that they were going for the teacher, but
I also wasn't really sure how old Miles was, because, like, I don't know how much time passes between these games.
Fair.
So in my mind, I was like, is he a college professor? Is he like high school? And I think it's high school, but
Yeah, it's like I think Miles is still supposed to be in high school. I think he was 16 in his game in the first game.
genuinely couldn't have told you. Believe it or not, the things that I was paying attention to in Spider-Man was not how old is the character.
Fair. Whee! Spider-Man. God, what do I feel like? No, not sound. Mute the shit. Get out
What
of
do
here.
I feel like? Captain America.
Also, are they going to give Miles his own name, or are they just going to call him Spider-Man with the Miles emoji?
I think that they still call him Spider-Man.
Because I got subtitles on, and in the subtitles it's just Spider-Man. They're each Spider-Man, but they have their own emoji of their mask.
Which I'm surprised we haven't given Miles his own like Spider-Man nomenclature. Like,
Yeah,
they gave Spider-Gwen hers.
I was like, Gwen has like 17 different names.
Yeah, so she's had at least 3. It's odd to me that for like as popular as Miles is, and he's like been in so many more things recently.
If he
Like,
doesn't have
not
his
only
own.
was he like in Into the Spider-Verse, he's been like in a lot more video games. He's in the fucking kids cartoon. It's weird just haven't given him besides like Spider-Man. Like I don't think you can change Peters at this point. I think Spider-Man is kind of stuck with him.
Yeah.
But like you could absolutely change Miles.
Don't give it to Toriyama. He'll just call him Black Spider-Man.
You see, now I was thinking about it, and I was like, what would be like the worst name you could give him? And like, my first thought went Black Widow, and I was like, no, that's taken.
Wait. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm not moving very fast on the bridge. There we go.
God Lord.
Whee!
I think it's just that move specifically feels really fucking great.
Which one's that? The Iron Claws?
So there's a move where you pull out your iron spider claws,
Yeah.
and then you like rocket forward using them as a drill.
That's cool.
And the whole thing feels great from the wind up to the hit.
God, have I ever said that this game is fun to play? Hot take, right?
The Spider-Man games are fun, crazy.
Well, no, we're not gonna say the Spider-Man games are fun. We're gonna say this game is fun.
Okay. I'm sorry, was the implication that you thought the first one wasn't?
No, that like all Spider-Man games.
Oh.
I thought you were implying
Sure.
all Spider-Man games.
No, I was definitely just referring to these ones.
Oh, okay, fair. I thought
Sir,
you
are
mean...
you implying that Spider-Man's Papa Pizza make wasn't fun?
Whee! Alright, how the fuck do I get to Marco? Polo!
Sir, have you ever heard of web swinging?
Okay, I'm just gonna hit him with debris. Okay, let's get this controller to stop talking.
Is the controller supposed to be talking?
Yeah, I had everything turned off, but then someone, not gonna name any names, Holly, was like, let's use our mics for Discord. Or instead of Discord.
Why?
When we were doing Baldur's Gate, because that way she could just since
Guys.
they were in different rooms, that way.
Oh.
And she didn't have a
Has she
PC.
not considered downloading it on her phone?
I think that's what we did, or the laptop, but
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. I've been playing for about an hour. I think that's a good stopping point for tonight.
sir, you gotta beat the game tonight.
No, fuck that. We're gonna savor it. Okay, I was kidding, but when I left the games with the home menu,
Mhm.
like the front screenshot shows what looks like me. I'm gonna say this nicely based purely on his dress. What I would assume is a painter, and it looks like he's throwing Captain America's shield. It's definitely Captain America's shield. I just don't know if he's like reaching out for it, like it's a frisbee, or if he's throwing it.
Are you like the Avengers game, or what are you seeing?
No, for Spider-Man too.
Oh, is Captain America in this?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But apparently his shield is. So there's that. So my joke of it makes you feel, you're like, it makes, how do I feel? I was like Captain America. I was a little closer than I expected.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I didn't hear you make that joke, so. Oh, hey, I played Crash Bandicoot.
Are you breaking barrel boxes?
No, the running away from things. When
Oh.
you're in the building and Sandman's throwing shit at.
Yeah.
Let's save people. It's almost like that's what we're good at. Oh, we're just gonna carry this guy? So just the one guy. Fuck everyone else.
He's the only one who couldn't walk. Everyone else can run for their lives.
Oh, what? When he threw the guy at Sandman, I didn't know Miles was coming. I thought he just said, you know what? Fuck this civilian.
Yeah.
I don't gotta be faster than you. I just gotta be faster than the civilian.
Fuck you and fuck this guy too.
Also, I know it's a video game thing. Can Sandman actually make sand clones?
I would assume so.
Clone Jutsu, baby.
I was gonna say. Someone watched
I would think
Naruto.
so. I just think it's also kind of like, as they say, it fractures his mind somewhat.
Fair. I'm cool with it. I just didn't know it was an actual thing he did.
How many of you can you imagine?
I've seen My Hero Academia.
How many of you can imagine? Because I can imagine 3, and that's too many. Damn it, I messed up the joke. Let me try that again. I can imagine 3, and that's 3 too many.
Okay, so they can explain where he got the Iron Claws? Because he didn't have these in the first game, right?
There was a suit for it.
Was there? But they went... Okay.
Yeah. It just gave you, like, rapid combo. Like, you could just, like beat up a guy, like, really fast.
Neat. Peter's gonna get fired.
Now, why would you...
Fire
Why
Spider-Man?
would you review this?
Because game critics?
No. I was looking at the Blu-ray.com that I usually use, and they have like a list of like the most recent reviews they did.
Mhm.
And number 1 was they did Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, and I was like, now why did you choose this one? Like, even as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, we know Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie's not good.
Like, not the one that came out a couple years ago that was okay?
No. This is like the one from like 2004.
Okay. I didn't know there was one.
This is Pyramid of Light. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's called Pyramid of Light. It was 4 kids made it essentially.
Digimon.
Yu-Gi-Oh was doing really well. Yu-Gi-Oh was doing really well over here, so they basically commissioned the animation studio to make a Yu-Gi-Oh movie. That's why it has like so little to do with any of the plot.
Fair. Also, Peter's getting the shit kicked out of him in this opening.
Yes, he is. I was trying not to comment on it because I knew you hadn't played it, you gotten that far yet. But I was like, damn, like Pete's just kind of getting his ass kicked.
Also, I love how he used water. I've seen. I guess someone watched One Piece.
Sir, are you implying that sandcastles didn't exist?
Nope, before One Piece.
Before One Piece. Sir, are you? You know, Sandman was created before Crocodile, right?
Nope, that's a lie. Okay, so not.
Also, I'm gonna say this, by the way. It took me way too long to piece together that Crocodile was named that after Peter Pan because he has the hook hand.
Yes, I also
It took me way
did
too
not
long
just
to piece
learn
that
that
together.
right now.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I saw somebody bring that up. And like, I just think it's like neat, the little names, like Crocodile being named after Captain Hook's nemesis because he has the hook hand, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I just never really gave it a second thought. I was like, yeah, Crocodile, because like he's in a desert, and I like moved on and never really thought about like the fact that crocodiles do not live in deserts.
I just figured because they're all the warlords are animals, so I don't know. I just trucked it down to that's the animal he gave him.
Sort of.
So I like how they
Also, I'm
were.
gonna say it's weird that. Go ahead.
I was gonna
All right,
say
boys, I'm gonna be jumping off here. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
I eat
Later,
Well,
man.
Guys.
later.
Tuesday.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I like how the world government specifically was like, yes, animal pirates only, and then for the new Shippuden, they're like, fuck it. Blackbeard already ruined this pattern, so throw a buggy in there.
I mean, Blackbeard is based on hippos.
Is
Pretty
it?
sure that Otis canonically said that.
Well then. Also, Miles just got thrown like halfway across New York.
Yes. That was like I know we were not playing at the same time, so you couldn't piece it together. But there was a point where I was just like, oh, and that's because he just got like chucked like 20 city blocks.
Also, when you talked about him turning Sandman into glass, I didn't realize it was this
Like-
giant version of Sandman that
Yeah, I
he
was
is.
gonna say, it's not chunks. No, he's like blasting like a 30-foot hole to glass.
Yeah. So he is like anyone who gets hit by his shit should be turned into fucking bacon. Now you could make the argument
Like,
that he turns it down.
It should be that crispy meme.
Yeah. The argument could be that he's able to control the output.
Probably.
But
I prefer the idea that everyone is just dead.
what am I supposed to do here?
You web his face.
It's just not working.
Sir,
Okay.
are you bad?
Okay, it says nope. I mean yes.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to be good. Have you ever considered getting good? Thank you for calling the customer support desk.
Time for a face to face. Alright, hope you like me. Oh. Okay, no, I'm
Face
doing
to face? Those are neat. I prefer face to fists, but
haha, your fist to my face technique. Heath, we're here.
the famous words of Bobobo. You idiot, I punched you in the stomach. No, I smothered your fist with my stomach.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But yeah, in Kung Pao Enter the Fist, there's a character who's a fucking just gets his ass kicked, and he was like, haha, your fist to my face technique. I'm bleeding, therefore I'm winning.
You know, I can't argue with his logic there. Can't argue with his logic. I wouldn't even really know how.
Alright, so I like that Genki is there, eyes in the sky. Sure hope MJ has a role besides Peter's girlfriend.
I was gonna say, yeah, she has a role. She's there to be horny for Pete.
Okay. Whee! Did we do it?
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question
Yeah.
because I'm curious as to your thoughts as well. So just like how you get all the One Piece polls on YouTube, I got one for Dragon Ball.
Okay.
And this one is who has the better battle IQ? And it's Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. So when it comes to battle IQ, how are we chalking this up? Like somebody who is smart in battle or somebody who learns from battle?
I would say both.
Because like Vegeta is the smartest of them when it comes to combat.
I was gonna say it's
Broly
either.
was learning the fastest.
Also, I think
Because
it's
Broly went from losing to base Super Saiyan to beating Super Saiyan Blue in the span of an hour.
fair. I would still say Vegeta because I also feel like I don't know. At least how the movie showed it to me, it wasn't as much that he was learning. It was more. I mean, he never had to be tested to be pushed. He was basically being pushed to limits he didn't know he had because he hadn't ever fought before.
Maybe that's fair. So the scores were Broly 3%,
Okay.
Vegeta 29, Goku 68, which absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I was gonna say I feel like their bias, it might be because that one Dragon Ball Z abridged had a really good line about that, but that was only in the abridged. About
Well,
when Goku got really smart talking about fighting.
yeah. And like, not to say that Goku is stupid. Goku has demonstrated that he can learn pretty well in battle,
Yeah,
but he's never like. When it comes to strategy, I think he's shown exactly like twice, and both of those were against Frieza.
Sir, do you not remember Dragon Ball Super?
No, I try to block that out.
Okay. Actually not doing a bit here. Wait, who the fuck is... Oh, okay. I was I was confused because I forgot I was playing as Miles, and his mom came on the little phone, and I was like, Peter's mom's dead.
MJ, your voice has gotten more Hispanic.
Well, the contact actually says Ma, and I was like really confused.
Oh, Peter. I didn't know you had her as mommy in your...
Hey. But no, I was gonna say about Dragon Ball Super. In the first tournament against Hit's team, when Goku rings out that dude, there's intelligence. He's intelligence there. He realizes that he can't hurt him, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna just throw him. Which for Goku,
all that intelligence, like Goku has realized that he can't beat people before and needs to ring them out.
well, I don't
Like,
think
he's
it's
done
much
that
as
in Dragon Ball.
fair.
Like, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that I would count that. Like, in my mind, battle IQ comes down to one of two things, and it's strategy, which is like,
No one in Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say, as much as I would love to say Vegeta, I don't think anybody uses strategy.
Sir, are you talking
Piccolo
about
is
the?
maybe the only one.
Are you talking about the pew 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 is not strategy?
Yeah, like Vegeta, for as smart as he is outside, which like he's not the smartest Z fighter. That is absolutely Piccolo and Gohan. But like for a smart, he's significantly smarter than Goku on the outside. Their fighting style is pretty similar.
Yeah,
And then there's,
Toriyama
like,
likes the big punches.
learning, and then there's like learning during combat or through combat, and that's absolutely Broly,
Fair.
who again went from losing to base Super Saiyan to beating Blue in an hour. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Losing to base Super Saiyan to beating Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Goku back to back.
Wait, he one shot. Doesn't he one shot Golden Frieza?
No, actually, fun fact: he beat Whales on Golden Frieza for like an hour because they go and fail the fusion dance twice, and the fusion dance takes 30 minutes to wear off.
Oh, that's right. I knew he hits him, but that's right. He keeps punching him here.
Yeah, so we cut back to it, and it's still Frieza flying and trying to get away, and Broly just wrecking his shit. Which, by the way, that I don't know what the Japanese line is, because despite of owning the Blu-ray, I've only ever watched it in English. But that scene may have one of my favorite lines, and it's Vegeta and Goku flying by Frieza, and they say something along the lines of, "Here you go, Frieza! Happy birthday!" And they fly off, and Frieza's like, "What?" And he turns around and sees Broly. It's such a dumb line, but I love it.
Yeah, I know. I watched that in the dub. So, but I do remember that being pretty fun. Is he still alive?
Sandman?
Yeah.
It's a long boss battle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for it.
That was my thing. That was like, he may not like this because this is kind of long.
No, I'm for
It's
it.
not bad or anything. It's just long.
Oh, the wings. Whee! Wait, did Pete just say the latest test wasn't ready? But
Yeah.
it's wings.
Yeah. Sir, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm with Pete on this one. If you gave me wings and said, we haven't tested these, good luck, I wouldn't want to use them either.
But they're wings. Whee!
Sure. As somebody who has been learning a lot about planes these last 2 weeks, would you believe there's actually a lot of complicated math when it comes to flying?
Also, I have a question. So, obviously, I know that all Spider-Man villains are created equal. But with how insane this boss is, how are we gonna fight Kraven? I love Kraven.
Well, you don't understand. Kraven's been bit by a radioactive lion, so
This is actually just a tie-in to the movie.
Yeah.
Wait, did Miles just fucking like lightning? Did he just fucking like NL across the fucking battlefield?
I saw that too, and I wasn't gonna question it. I was just not gonna let it.
Alright, class is back in session. Are we gonna do a big boy Miles attack? I will say, I think his intro is cool. I do kind of wish that it wasn't just the same Sandman clones.
That's fair.
So at least in the Kingpin fight, you had somewhat a variety of enemies.
I would say there was people that came to hit you, people that came to shoot you, and people that came to rocket you.
Yeah, I mean, that's more than just one Sandman clone.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's fair.
I'm Pete. I'm Spiderman. I'm Pete. I'm the Pete. You finished the first one, though, right? Oh, it's right, because you 100%ed it recently.
I 100% on the first one, yeah.
I was gonna say, I guess the Harry thing is gonna be the big emotional thing for Pete. It's like, May's gone, Ben's gone, Dad's gone. But I guess Harry's gonna be his drama of the game. Because it can't be a Spider-Man story. It can't be a Spider-Man. It can't be a Spider-Man story.
Interesting. He's dead now.
Fair. But whee!
You got me there. Bold move. Anyways.
So it can't be a Spider-Man story if Pete doesn't fucking have some sort of emotional drama. Oh, and Pete gets hit by lightning. And Miles is just dragging his dead corpse around. Hey, just like Into the Spider-Verse. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, question. What the fuck are we going? Okay, this is an anime attack. We're electrifying the fucking. We're doing is this Chidori? I can't think of it.
Sir. It's actually Kieran, be gone with the thunderclap, thank you.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Sir, are you telling me you do not know Sasuke's best moves? Next thing you're going to tell me is you don't know Indira's arrow. His signature move that he's used exactly once, thank you.
Oh, it's Marco. That someone was. I thought I just finished the fight, and it's just a dude like bashing against the glass. But
yeah,
I didn't see the glass.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the glass. That was like some like civilian cheering. I was like, who's just cheering for them? Like, oh,
fuck it! You just killed that sand dude. Good job.
Back to the secure prison. That's not just Pete's pocket. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? Anyway, oh yeah. Question. So, obviously I skipped around with Naruto. But I've gotten most of it. But I was at Hot Topic today, and they had who's the fish guy with the fish sword?
Kisame?
Yeah, I didn't realize. So, like his Funko Pop is one of the big ones. I didn't realize is he that big? I know he's tall, but I didn't think he was like tall.
So if it's him in like full fish form, like where he kind of looks like a shark man, like
Yeah.
full shark man, he is pretty big. He's like,
Is he?
so Kisame is already tall. Like he's
Yeah.
already like 7-8 feet tall.
Okay,
Because he towers over Itachi. Like,
okay,
he's at least a head taller.
I thought he was like 6 feet, like 6'6" maybe, or 6 foot.
Like,
I didn't.
now, mind you, this is a show that takes place in Japan, and being nice about it, Japanese people are just traditionally shorter. So like maybe Itachi is supposed to be like 5'6", and Kisame is supposed to be like 6'6", but he's like at least a head, if not like 2 taller than him.
Okay, I have his height, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, there we go. If you hover, because on the Naruto wiki, it's in centimeters. I'm like, that's useless.
Oh.
But if you hover over it, it transforms it. He's 6'4".
Damn, how fucking short is Itachi?
What do you think? I'm gonna look it up. What do you think? How tall do you think Itachi is?
Looking at the like how they're drawn, I have to guess he's like no more than 5'5".
I mean, Sasuke's not very tall either. I don't think so. He is 5'7.5".
No. No, that ain't right. Also, kind of weird to think about that. Like, if you were to meet Itachi would like come up below your chin. But also when he absorbs Samahanda, the sword, he does become like big.
Oh, that form. I see it now. No, this was just his normal sword form then.
Oh, so it's not him in like full shark form?
No, not for Funko. No. This is just his. Yeah, his normal pop. He just has him as one of the bigger ones.
But I'm curious, who's the tallest Naruto characters? Who else besides Kisame?
I was like, probably.
Because like this isn't One Piece where we just decided to like go fucking willy nilly.
I can't think of any tall.
It's like people be like, oh, but like he's no Whitebeard. I'm like, yeah, sorry that Oda doesn't know how to fucking draw actual height.
Sir.
Man's out here pulling. Did you ever watch Chowder growing up?
Yeah, fucking love Chowder.
It's the Endive situation. Like, how tall is Endive? Sometimes she's like 7 feet. Sometimes they're riding on her ass. That's how he draws characters.
Sir, are you seeing those inconsistencies?
Yes. Between Blackbeard being slightly bigger than Luffy to having people riding on his like foot, yes.
Yeah, how
yes,
tall?
I think there might be some inconsistency.
How tall is
and
Blackbeard?
And Blackbeard riding on the horse. How fucking big is stronger? Like, daily reminder that when we're introduced to Blackbeard time skip, he has 2 women like fully spread out on his knees. Like, he can hold 2 grown women on his kneecaps.
So they don't.
And he rides a horse.
So the One Piece wiki says there's never been an officially revealed pre-time skip height for Blackbeard, but post-time
skip
he is 11'3".
And he rode stronger. That poor horse.
It's fine. I mean, how do they have his weight? Okay, they don't have his weight. Also,
no, he's still not. I still refuse to believe that he is 11'3" with those women on his knees. Like, even if we assume that those like knees are like, like his legs are like, let's say his legs are like 6-7 feet long, and he's only got 4 feet in torso. Like, I don't know about you, but my legs, like my knee, are mostly in my shins. So let's be nice here and say that's not the case, and he still has 5 feet on his from his knees to his like torso. How short are these women? Because again, they are fully laid out and they're not touching the knees.
It's funny that his picture on Wiki is that his lead picture on One Piece Wiki is that photo.
Yeah. No, fuck this.
Now, hear me out. What if they're half?
Uh-huh.
What if they're half dwarfs?
You know what? You got me. I was thinking, but I was like, he's gonna say they're one of the dwarves.
I was like, no, the dwarfs are too short.
I was thinking about that. And first of all, don't really want to think about how that family would have happened. Because there's like some fleshlight scenario happening there, and I don't like.
You put it in a.
Second of all,
What were you gonna say?
you put them on there, and you just go until you're done, and then you hope they lived.
All right.
So I looked it up, by the way, because I was curious if Stronger had a listed height to
Does
see
he?
compare. He does not, but he does have a listed favorite food. Would you like to know Stronger's favorite food?
It's not apples.
His favorite food is carrots without bombs inside.
Oh.
Who's giving him carrots with bombs in
His.
Damn it, Doc Hugh.
I was gonna say, do you remember Doc Hugh's apples?
Damn it, Doc. Why are you feeding your horse bombs?
Also, I kind of noticed this in the opening, but now that I'm quote unquote in the city, I'm playing with it. And minor thing, obviously, these games are still really gorgeous, but I don't like how the Spider-Man doesn't really interact with sand. Like I feel like these games were so good at like, you know, just different movements and stuff, and like he doesn't actually interact with the sand like it's sand. It doesn't like shift around him.
I'm waiting for you to get to the cutscene. I'm going to jump off here in a minute, whether you get there or not. There's a cutscene where they do sign language. And I was telling Heath, I was like, you know, it's really cool to see like sign language in a video game. I was like, you just don't see that very often.
Well,
on the other hand, I'm starting to understand why you don't see that more often.
Well, it's in the first game too.
Is it?
Or not the first game, the first cutscene.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Is it? Okay, I don't remember that.
There's the teach someone who is signing Peter's speech.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't see that.
Are you talking about
any attention?
Is it the girl that with Miles? Is that who they're doing the sign language?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the his game.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, it's neat to see, but no, I understand why it's not done more often, because it doesn't look great, and it kind of looks like the models are just glitching out a little bit.
Fair. But yeah, no, because she's in the classroom.
It's clearly purposeful, but it doesn't look great.
Fair, yeah, no, because she's in the classroom, there was a ASL interpreter behind Pete in the opening cutscene.
That's cool.
But yeah, then she was in his game a little briefly, but she was in Miles' game.
That's cool.
Also, I'm gonna say it. I don't care for the web wings.
No,
they're fun.
I don't think I hate them. They're fine.
I mean, they're fine. Just I think swinging is such a better, more fun motion that I don't think the web wings add anything.
So I'm going to ask you this, because maybe I misunderstood this. So on Blackbeard's crew, who's his first mate?
Jesus.
Oh, is it? Okay. I had always thought it was Shiryu.
I could be wrong. Did you actually look it up, or are you just thinking?
Oh, I pulled up the Blackbeard Pirates because at this point I'm just like looking, and it said captain of the first ship, and it's Jesus, and I was like, shouldn't it be Shiryu?
Well, because Jesus,
I had always assumed that he was the first mate.
Yeah. Well, because Jesus was his first mate before he made it big, but he
got downgraded because he was a fuck up.
Nah, he wasn't. You know, you still respect your mates when you make it big.
I assumed that he got downgraded for continually fucking up, like failing to get the Mara fruit and getting half his face fucking torched off.
I mean, probably would have been, but then he led them to the Revolution's base.
Led. Okay, I clung onto the boat for dear life. Please come pick me up, Dad.
I mean, hey, it worked.
They killed the revolutionaries, except the part where they didn't.
I was gonna say, did we ever get an official follow-up to that?
No, they just kind of moved on. Like we know that the revolutionaries are on a different port.
Neat. Goda.
On the one hand, I really want the scene of like the flashback scene. I want you have no idea how much I want this. It's a 1-page scene, and it's a flashback of all the Blackbeard pirates arriving and going, "Let's get revenge," and walking in and going, "It's empty," and then that's where the flashback ends. We just cut back to Blackbeard being like, "You." Like it's like after he's like trash talking Luffy, he's like, "And that's how I knew Dragon was scared of me."
Also,
No, it's confirmed that Burgess is just the helmsman.
oh,
He
okay.
is not the first mate.
Okay, so it is Shuri.
I don't know.
No, if it's not Jesus, then it's got to be. I just thought it was Jesus because.
First mate. He does not have a listed one.
Huh?
Let's go, Doc Q.
It's gonna be Shuri.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, at this point, it wouldn't shock me if it was Kuzan.
Fair. Wait, do I have to buy? Okay, I have to buy Peter's. Oh, okay. There's Peter things, there's Miles things, and there's shared things.
Yeah. So they gave everyone one, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I figured they'd have their
I'm sure
own.
it's something I'll get used to, but
Yeah, it threw me off that there was a shared one. Honestly, I was confused. But okay,
it's something I think I'll get used to. But for right now, it's rough.
they're having the 2 different skill trees.
Yeah, 3.
Fair.
Because there's one for Peter, one for Miles, and one for both.
Yeah, my also thing is like how when is the story gonna force you to be someone else? So like I'm assuming you gotta probably balance between the two. All right, what? Spider Whiplash. All right, where's the best part of the game?
Oh. Well, I didn't know we would have that confirmed.
Wait, where's... I know... Oh, what was that?
So I was looking it up because I was just curious as to who had Conqueror's hockey. So first of all, did you know we already had confirmed that Boa Hancock has it?
Yeah. She was one of the first.
For Conqueror's hockey?
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, did you know it was confirmed that Sengoku has it?
Yes, only because I looked through that exact list I think you're looking through.
Okay. It's an interesting one because I was like, kind of goes back to our like thing we talked about a couple weeks ago, where it was like, this character really should have done way more.
Mm-hmm. Should have. But he didn't. But don't worry, we're going to see later how strong he is.
Yeah. Chapter 1195, Sengoku versus the 5 Saints.
Let's go.
All right, I'm going to jump off for the night. I will chit-chat with you tomorrow, man. Enjoy Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Yeah, I'm probably going to take a break. Right about now, but I was trying to look up when it was confirmed, but I thought it was earlier on, but
I mean, it very well may have, and I just didn't pay attention because I was not gonna lie, not invested in Amazon Lily at all.
I want to say it was Marineford, but I could be wrong. But anyway, go to bed. I'm gonna. No, go ahead.
I'll say Amazon Lily is kind of one of the ones that I think few people will put it as one of their lowest ranking ones, but it's certainly going in like my bottom third because I did not care for the arc. It was fine, but very bland.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's like a C tier. Which, real quick, one of those One Piece polls I didn't share, or maybe I don't think I did. It was exactly that. It was a couple days ago. It's how would you tier Amazon Lily? And I think C wasn't actually an option. It was S, A, or B. So I gave it a B. Most people have it as A tier. It was like 90% A tier.
Absolutely not.
And I was like, no, it's B or C. It's a C.
I was gonna say, like, on the standard tier list, I'd give it a C, maybe high D, but I'd have to like have all the One Piece arcs in front of me.
Watch my One Piece arc tier list somewhere on my channel.
I have before. I have.
I don't even remember what it was. But anyway, goodbye stream. Goodbye, Jonathan.
Good night.